Hello everyone, this is Father the Ever-Chosen, back in Total War Warhammer 2. We're going to be jumping into a quick battle this morning as the Tomb Kings, and you'll be watching this video about 12:30, and then as I have been doing as of late, I will be releasing another video today at 6:30 p.m. and then on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, because these will be coming out on Tuesday, you guys should also get another two Tomb Kings multiplayer battles. So we've used Khatep and a regular Tomb King. We're going to be going against, it looks like the Beastmen, relatively open battle map. So let's take Khatep again. We'll put him on the Casket of Souls. We're going to take off the curse. We'll leave him with the Jeff, Petra, and if we have enough, we'll come back and we'll grab Souls, or the Skull Storm. We're going to grab a Necrotech and Tomb Prince. The Necrotech will keep all those items. Tomb Prince, you can keep all that. And let's give him the Blade of Khatep. It's not a bad weapon. Okay, so it looks like Orcs, which doesn't change too much. So we already got a Casket of Souls. We're gonna grab Screaming Skull Catapult for the take cover, the -8 leadership. That'll be good against their low tier, or Orcs always suffer. The Greenskins always suffer from poor leadership. Chosen of the Gods, who shopped you with great bows. Excuse me. And let's grab four basic skeleton spears, 2 Tomb Guard, and then we'll grab some archers, the Blessed Legion of Kaf, and then some Nehekara horsemen, and a regular Ushabti. We'll keep this Ushabti in the rear to protect the Screaming Skull Catapult and Khatep. Keep the Necrotech on foot back there with them. The Tomb Prince is also going to be on foot. He'll be up in the front lines fighting with everybody. The Skeleton Archers will get buffed by Khatep. The Nehekara Horsemen, hopefully I can just use them to run down either routing units or archers, and then the Ushabti with Great Bow are going to be just there. They're going to be my damage dealers. So, looking at this map, should be relatively open, should be good. And we will slap, let's see, those two upgrades. That's bumping up their leadership by 2, and melee attack and melee defense by 2. And actually, we'll bump up the Ushabti, and that'll bump them the same, 2 and 2, and 2 leadership, 2 melee attack, 2 melee defense. So hopefully we can walk away with another victory here. We should be able to deploy, I'm thinking right about here, have a good open field to fire through. And unless they bring, you know, I mean, I think even if they brought something like an Arachnarok or a giant, you know, setting up on this little hill here, we're going to have a nice open field. I think with the archers and the Ushabti with great bows, they should be able to take out any large target. Yeah, I think, unless, which not a common pick, if they brought Azag, and they would have to bring Purple Son of Zerus. But if they brought that, then perhaps I would be a little more worried, but I'm doubtful. Foot of Gork isn't, I'm not too concerned about it. Curse of the Bad Moon, you know, I think other than an Azag with the Purple Sun, I think I'll be alright. Put the Ushabti with great bows over here, and I think we'll put the regular Ushabti back here as well. Khatep. Let's get off this Ushabti for a second. He's got this My Will Be Done. I think, if anything, if I bring Khatep again, I probably won't be bringing that with him, because you want your artillery deployed as far back as you can. And that means he's not going to be up here supporting the troops. And it, you know, it might be 75 gold, but that's, you know, 75 gold that I could have. Keep the Necrotech here to heal the constructs. The Tomb Prince will be right there in the middle. And we're actually going to put the Nehekara Horseman over here in the woods. Alright. So they've got some trolls. They've got some Orc Boy Biggins. We're going to turn these guys off. Make sure nobody's chasing any targets. So obviously I have the more advantageous position. He's going to have to come to me. He's got Savage Orcs here. Let's see. Savage Orc Biggins. Let's target those. Savage Orcs, Biggins. Hit them as well. And we're going to keep the Nehekara Horsemen hidden for as long as I can. It doesn't look like they're going to have any fantastic targets to take. Yeah. Start hitting those Orc Boy Biggins. And I think we're going to tighten this line a little.
Exile of Neck. Incantation complete.
And as soon as we can, we'll hit him with a Jeff's incantation of Cursed Blades. Start shooting everybody. Start shooting here. Start shooting there. And we're gonna move. I think we can afford to pull these Ushabti back this way. And let's pull the Nehekara Horseman this way. Drop a sandstorm. Should slow them down enough. And I definitely had that backfire. Ended up hitting my own men. Obviously obviously unfortunate. Get this necrotech in. Start healing.
Yes.
We're gonna want to get that war boss. Keep those trolls. Sculptor needs to get taken down. Do shop D. Start firing.
Fight.
I'm hoping. Just keep moving everybody. At this point, it's really just the boars. As long as I can keep people shooting where these guys got out of position. Alright, well, conceded defeat. So, my opponent probably still could have stayed in for a while. These Orc boar boys, I mean, he had some that were coming back. I had summoned the one, or, you know, the Tomb King's one summon to block two of them, but the other two were still able to move. The problem with this army is that trolls don't have very good leadership, even at 2 chevrons. You know, I had low tier infantry and my high tier, even this Tomb Guard got pretty messed up. But having Khatep and the Screaming Skull Catapult constantly hitting them, and the Screaming Skull Catapult, as long as it was firing, even though it wasn't at the very end, you had it constantly doing that take cover, which is -5 leadership. And we'll put the Greenskins here. So let's look at the trolls. So trolls leadership is 40. So at Silver Chevron 2, it's 45. They cause fear, but I had units that the Tomb Prince with his ability can cause terror. So those trolls constantly getting shot at. Khatep, he causes fear, you know, constantly being bombarded, being shot by all the arrows. They started to rout, and then if you look at Savage Orcs, their leadership's, you know, 58 and 68, but they're not immune to fear or terror. And then I had that Nehekara horse perfectly positioned to keep them off the battlefield. So had come in, taken out their one little group that had first started to rout, and then the rest of them that were going were being shot by arrows. I was about to hit them with the Nehekara horse again. So a misplay with Sandstorm. We're gonna look. You know, this is my will be done is 100 points. So we're going to quickly look at what I had. Necrotech. Pour this. So 79. So if I had taken off this, I would have had 202. With that 202, what could I have done? You know, I could have upgraded units more, and, you know, Sekhmet's Incantation of the Skullstorm, I couldn't have brought, but I probably would have ended up taking these Skeleton Spears, upgrading them each twice, and then I still would have been able to upgrade the Ushabti once, But these skeleton spears, upgrading them twice, you know, it would have given them 2 more melee defense and 2 more leadership. So they might have survived, you know, a little bit longer. But all in all, I think that was a pretty good battle. Happy to walk away with a victory. Let's see if we can keep it going. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you enjoy the content that I put out on the channel, please subscribe. As always, I have been Father of the Ever-Chosen.